of Olympus. This view is astonishing. From the foothills to the floodplains, I'm admonishing. Take this gold chain and polish it. Rock this wedding ring, it's my garnishing. Take the love for my wife, never tarnish it. Puerto Rican showers, yeah, I taking them. More cocoa bean than coffee bean. That's bittersweet to say the least. On the knees while she grabbed the pieces, my peace of mind. Got a crack a smile like a chiropractor, linebacker. Line of crack, I'm pookie back. When that 90 snap and twisted claps. Times is back, kick back and laugh, yeah. Gotta learn to kick back and laugh. Voice rhyme, rhymes out the window with this one. Five between her legs with this one. Champ of mine when you roll with this one. See where I'm headed with this one. Oh, 09, take it back with this one. Back of the caddy, hell yeah, I've been some. One-on-one, couldn't crack the threesome. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. But now these wedding bells replace singles tails. Pedal chasing tail, pedal chasing hell. Better break the spell, another rock to sell. Ain't no time to fail. Said here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. Yeah. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stayed away from drama. Here's a quaalude for you, mama. Take you two of these, I bet she'll love me in the morning. My niggas feasting on this karma, but we all about our business, so we stay away from drama, yeah. Daddy fat stacks on my 45, setting up the vibe for my sporty oldie. She about to climb Mount Everest. My avarice is her ass and tits. Better pass that on second thought. I keep my
Man. We are back. We are back with the third half. We're here with Amir and Sebastian. It's a sad Sunday, man. Sad Sunday.
You know, I'm still here. I'm still alive. For those of y'all that was checking on me, you know, I made it home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had to go MIA for a little bit, but we back, you know? We back.
Dude, I'm not even a Knicks fan, and it's just dead. The vibes are dead, man. Jersey City, New York, New Jersey, everyone's down, man.
Oh man,
the skies are not orange and blue. Not today.
It's a sad way to go out, man. Sad way to go out, but I mean, we'll jump into it, man. I don't think we got to beat around it with the Knicks, man. What happened to the Knicks, man?
All right, so I didn't actually get to see Game 6, at least not entirely. I was on a double date or whatever. It was a good time. I had fun. But about midway through, about halftime, she's like, "Oh, if you want to watch the game, we can go to the bar." So I saw everything bad about the game. Like, I think it was close at half. I saw all the negatives, but from what I was able to gather, a lot of turnovers, a lot of bad basketball, a lot of not switching, not getting up on your man. All the problems that we've kind of had throughout the playoffs. So it's just rough that we still ain't making adjustments. And now there's no more playoffs to make any more adjustments. So I know a lot of people are killing specific players on the team. I do want to celebrate what we did accomplish this year. It was a fun time. But at the same time, I'm hurt. And go get Giannis. That's all I can say. That's how I feel right now. But it's still raw. I ain't gonna lie. It's still raw. I told the guys if I start crying on stream just to end the stream.
You just delivered this like you were part of like the Knicks organization.
Yeah, we came out flat.
Listen,
You say a little hoarse.
yeah, listen, man. When you're a Knicks fan, you are a part of the organization. Okay, that's how it feels. You be so indebted, so entrenched in the fandom. It feels real. It really feels like I lost a family member today. I'm not playing. Not even remotely playing. It feels bad. I've been to funerals and felt happier.
Jesus.
Sporting events have definitely got me down in the pubs.
My boys hit me when I set the alert. Shocked you pulled it together to do this. I told y'all I don't duck no smoke, man. All right, I will not miss streams because my team lost. I ain't no bitch. Okay. All right.
I think what was tough, obviously after game one, it's that miracle, that nonsense, right? And then specifically this game, you had these Thomas Bryant and Obi Toppin's hitting threes. I think they shot like 5 for 8 or 5 for like those two guys. That's 15 points. They're making play. Every bucket that TJ McConnell ever gets, I'm always like, it's always wide open too. Like there's
But
always
they
some
leave
switch.
him open. I'm like, stop it. Like,
It's actually those lapses obviously made it, but it's tough, man. When game one happens, it's such a back and forth series where like, okay, if you play the odds, they won't shoot that well every game, but tipping that game one, that's enough to like turn these type of series, right? And all that nonsense that happened that game. So, I mean, it's tough. And then home court, it's stated all like the second tier play or not, or the role players, they play much better on home court. That kicked in, and then Siakam is a monster. I mean, I don't know why he only plays good in like even games, but when he does, he's like probably the best player on the court. His mid range game and his just the way he could just abuse anybody down low is kind of crazy. And then it wasn't even Halliburton, right? Like, yeah, he played well.
It rarely is, bro.
But I know. I mean, I gotta give him credit, man. Like he's got that Jason Kidd type of style to his game, right? He doesn't need to score. Like he could control games without scoring. That's unique. I haven't seen that before. That's like the sort of Steve Nash, but I remember Jason Kidd playing like that. So I mean, it was such a close series to begin with, and then obviously events of game one. I don't think they ever got over that. That they didn't get over the hump, and then it was just the even series, and Pacers pulled it out. Right? Their team just doesn't seem talented, but they have a balance. You know, Neesmith had the game of his life, game of his career, game one, right? And then Nemhard, he just gets buckets, man. Like that mid range, it's not an easy shot that he gets. That step back.
There's been so many randoms on their team that like the last 3 games, like Mathurin can just bulldoze however he wants into the paint. And they're gonna call it. He's gonna get a bucket. Like it's every single time.
Yeah. 20 for 2 consecutive games. They played. That's just like I don't know. Carlisle's an amazing coach. He's always been. I think he's top 5, probably top 3 coach. He was forgotten a little bit, but I mean, he was the guy who made the Mavs run, right? He was at the helm with the Mavs championship, and that was kind of the last roster that like didn't have talent per se. Like insane talent, right? Obviously they had Dirk, but outside of that, I mean, he's kind of doing it again. So he's changed the game. Like
would you say this run is like different? Would you say like this run is better than the Mavs run?
No. They would have to beat OKC.
If they win it, is it better than the Mavs run?
I still don't think so. But that's maybe it might be better in terms of coaching. Because that Mavs run was more like, Dirk was absolutely phenomenal throughout the playoffs.
They also beat teams at full strength, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this one, the Bucks, Dame, I mean, that was just a tough series, right, with Dame. And then it was, I mean, the Knicks were healthy, but, I mean, they didn't have to play the Celtics or anything. The Cavs were not healthy by any means. I mean, their guys played the last game, but I think a fully healthy Cavs is a different series. So that's where I would put the Mavs one.
I don't want to discredit the Pacers with the health thing. Last year, definitely. This year, their pace is it's hard to play with.
It's crazy.
It just is. I don't want to take away from the Pacers that the Knicks didn't show up. They didn't do their job, but the Pacers, they turned us over. They scored off those turnovers. They took advantage of anything. We left the windows open with the missed free throws. Like, they took advantage of those things. So it definitely wasn't health. Like, people talk about health. It wasn't health for us anyway. We lost. They outplayed us. Even in the games that we won, they were up double digits. You know what I mean? Like well, not game 5, but still. So, I don't know. It's just, I just don't like the Pacers, bro. Like, I'd like try to give them credit. They're just so whack to me.
You can't, Reggie Miller can't call every single game in this series ever again.
Yo, I didn't even think Reggie was biased in his how he announced.
Yeah,
obviously he is, but I had more problem with Stan Van Gundy throughout the series.
That's my guy, man. SVG, come on, man.
I had a problem with Papa Halliburton, man. I don't think they should have let him come back for that game. I don't.
Let the the dad watch his son, man.
But I think I do think. I mean, I'm not saying that was the deciding factor, but I do think the league should be a little bit more like cognizant of that because
Yeah.
I do think like it's no coincidence, right? Like Halliburton has the best game of his NBA career, and does something that no one's ever done the day that his father's back, like at the game, like. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's solely the reason, but I do think there's extra momentum that was given, at least for that game, like throughout the team. And just from then going forward, like, you got to be cognizant of those types of things. Like, I'm just saying, like, if it was, I don't know, like, we've seen them, like, respond to different things for less. I'll say that. Like, so it's, I don't know. I didn't like that from the league's part. I think I would have waited to at least the finals. If not next year. But I don't know. I didn't really like that. I thought there was like extra momentum ever since that happened.
I think it's still raw for you because of the whole Giannis thing.
No,
I don't mind John Halliburton, whose name I didn't know until.
I see it from both sides. I'm just like, I just don't think you can. I mean, there's clearly like like ever since that game, it was like do it for pops. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't add momentum to a series that's like going back and forth. Like I just don't think you should do that.
Hey man.
I mean, to that point, I didn't even think to correlate like Halliburton did well when his pops came back. I mean,
he did.
At
but
this point, yeah. At this point, it's I don't know. They always say you don't need extra motivation, this and that, but yeah, you got a point that could help, right? Just a level of comfort having him back, but
just make your fucking free throws, man. You don't gotta worry about Papa Halliburton. Stop turning the ball over.
Turnover, yeah. I think turnovers are the main demise, man, especially versus the team. How quickly these guys are gunning back on makes, on turnovers.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, people
how many times did they get like a layup on makes?
They got transition buckets so often, man, and it's like they'll run on makes. And we do a lot of complaining. And this is where people are going to point the finger at Cat because he's probably the biggest culprit. But you know what I'm saying?
But for a Tibbs run defense to do that, that's crazy, man. That's his bread and butter, man. Tibbs, like at that point, it's just, you're right. It's probably just players just getting, like, well, he's probably told the same thing every single time.
They talking about you can't knock the dad thing. Rick Brunson on this fucking bench every game.
Yo,
on the bench every game, man.
Yo, you got it. It's a factor, man. You can't add it. I'm sure they had T-shirts. I'm sure they had the whole everything.
Cat's dad is usually at the game. I saw him
his dad be at the game too.
Day before like game one. He was just playing in the gym in Piscataway. He was just like coaching his AAU team. Like, what are you doing out here, man?
That's so crazy.
He's like, I'm just relaxing.
What are you supposed to do, man? What are you supposed to do with the rest?
That's true. That's
it's only a few hours, right?
That's
He's
so
not gonna be. It's not the whole day dedicated to my son's
day before.
Later.
It wasn't even day.
Yeah. Listen, man. That's what's up. Shout out to what's Cat's dad's name? Is it Carl as well? Probably not. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I kept seeing the thing for people just realizing like his name.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. His name is Carl Anthony, not like Carl Anthony Towns. I didn't know that. I probably should have known that, but I didn't know that.
I mean, the more you know, man.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to the dads that are out there for their kids.
But well, you think Tibbs? You think they need to run a better offense? I mean, a lot of times they were.
So if I had my way,
Brunson, like,
Cat
what do you do with the
gone,
offense?
Cat and Tibbs are both gone. If I had my way,
both gone.
Both gone.
Both.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even with the run, I think Tibbs bought himself some time. Like,
I think they both. I think we'll run it back and try to add to the depth of the team. I think the optimization of the rest of the roster would have to come from changes from both the head coach and using Cat as a facilitating piece for an even better big who can play both ways, or two pieces that say we traded Cat for Pascal and Miles Turner. Like, that would be better fit for this roster. It's not going to happen. So it's just how we got to look at things. So I don't know. I don't know what that upgrade is.
Cat himself, like he won the 1-on-1. He's just unstoppable, man. Like he was him and Brunson. They just go to them ISO, and those guys were what like more than half of the offense easily.
You can't win like that. You can win like
Yeah.
that in stretches, but that can't be the whole offense.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying with the Tibbs offense. Like that was tough. I mean, technically they had the personnel to do it. Kind of like the the Cavs offense, LeBron, Kyrie type of ISO situation, but it's not sustainable. Like the Pacers were highly getting rid of the ball, getting it back in a second. Like the offense moving, it just puts a lot less strain on the star players. I think that's what builds up to over playoffs.
I will say I did like that Tibbs started to use his bench a little bit more. We saw some positivity in that. Hopefully, we get that throughout the rest of the year, and we can develop some of our young pieces, namely Tyler Kolek, namely Ariel Hukporti. I would love to see them get some minutes in the playoff run next year. Maybe even Dadier. I think he's a little too raw for that, but I don't know. Odds are the Knicks just run everything back with a couple of depth pieces added, maybe one or two, and then we see what it looks like. But to me, I don't know that we win. And then we back in the same position as we are this year. So,
I mean, the East is up for grabs, right? It's the Tatum injury was huge. Who the hell knows what's going to happen with Giannis and the Bucks? Just send him out west. Make the East easier, please. Send him to Houston, man.
Giannis to the Knicks, man. The tea leaves are there. Giannis wants it. He wants to be in New York. I think he'll ask for it. I think that'll be what he targets. And then they're going to be like, yo, the Knicks just don't have the pieces that we need. So we'd have to facilitate a 3-team, 4-team, 5-team trade. I've already cooked up 1,000 trades to make this happen. I just don't know how realistic they are. But it is what it is. I think Giannis will push to go to the Knicks, though.
Think so? I don't know. I heard Giannis went to. They said he went out to went out to the Bay, went out to Golden State because he was trying to get Curry to come to Milwaukee. So I think it's gonna be a hard sell for him to come to New York.
Dude, he doesn't know America. He doesn't know America outside of Milwaukee, dude.
Yeah.
He's never lived anywhere but Milwaukee.
Yeah,
he's got to get out.
If Giannis is trying to recruit to Milwaukee, then he can enjoy his life, I guess.
Yeah, because that's a hard sell. But I mean, what else do you think? Do you think Giannis to the Spurs? I mean, I've heard Giannis and Durant to the Spurs.
I think the Houston deal probably makes the most sense.
Probably, yeah.
They were saying Jalen Green, or even if it costs Thompson, Amen Thompson, or Saint Şengün, one of those. They have really good young guys, right? The Bucks are gonna want to rebuild. They're gonna want young pieces back. I don't think they would want like Cat or something like that, right?
I think the tough thing with the Hornets is like, what do you like? Let's say the Thunder go on to win it. Do you like look at that formula and be like, hey, like we're on the same track, and then it's like kind of hesitant to pull the trigger, you know?
I don't think anyone's on the same track as the OKC. They kind of
in terms of young pieces,
Orlando on the East, dude.
In terms of young pieces, they have to. I mean, if you're the Rockets and you finish second in the West.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? Like you're same timeline as Thunder, really. Like Thunder were doing the same thing, where they just had to kind of learn or whatever. So, I mean, if you don't think Jalen Green is it, then like you know what I'm saying, then that's a different story. But
yeah, I don't think anyone thinks Jalen Green is it.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. Like they have SGA, and then like put it this way, I wouldn't take Jalen Green over Jalen Williams. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just not in the same, to me anyway, like in the same stratosphere as far as like positioning. So now it becomes, and I like what the Rockets have for the most part. Like they have a lot of pieces that I really do like. I don't believe in Jalen Green as a top.
No, he's not their guy. It's Şengün, and then.
So what I would be trying to do if I was the Rockets is try to go after Book. But
yeah, you love Book going everywhere, man.
What's he gonna do with the Suns? They have done nothing. They've done nothing.
I agree. He's such a good piece, but he's just too loyal at Phoenix. I don't know. He might be one of those one-team lifers.
I've been to Phoenix.
Rare breed.
It's nice out there.
I like it.
Yeah. I get it. I've also been to Houston. Nice. It's nice out there too. For some of us, anyway.
I mean, there's some intriguing free agents that are coming up. I see. what is it? I mean, there's always James Harden who can kind of opt out. Um, who else? I know
He could be a missing piece that'll
I,
put you over the top.
yeah, I
He's
gotta
not
think
the
I'm
guy
crazy.
anymore, obviously.
I think KD and Harden team up again in Houston.
in Houston.
Yeah.
I don't think they like it. I mean, it was just weird. The whole how it went down with the Nets was just weird. How Harden like that was their best shot, right? I feel like that was probably the biggest miss in terms of like underachieving teams. They complemented each other really well. They were all like still like kind of the tail end of their prime. But like on the court, yeah, Harden and KD complement each other so well. But I just don't. I don't know. Maybe their ego. Like Harden at this point, I think he's done chasing. I don't think he cares. I just think he wants to maximize as much money as he can. Get those.
Harden
Get the
trying to be
super
wherever the
maxes
hose is at,
and
man.
and put up some numbers. Yeah, I mean, I don't think winning is his number one. I don't.
But
What
do you
I
think
know,
do you
man?
think he
Like,
fits on the Rockets?
They lacked offense. That was like their biggest problem. They
I
couldn't.
mean, what?
Score.
Then you're getting rid of Van Vliet. I mean, he would be better than Van Vliet.
Listen, I have my
running the
dream
offense.
trade scenario for all these teams that gets Giannis to the Knicks, KD and Harden to the Rockets.
I think Harden.
saying?
I think Harden a few years ago, like before the Sixers, maybe. But I don't know about now.
Okay.
Oh, you said Rockets. You said before Harden a few years ago. Then you got
You
cut
got
off
choppy for a little bit there. Yeah.
Oh,
maybe.
before the Sixers.
So that Nets Harden.
Yeah, like Nets Harden or before. Like I think with this current Rockets team, I think yeah, but I don't know if because he's still gonna be a liability on defense.
But they have elite defenders.
They do.
Around. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
elite
do,
defenders.
but he's also like a ball stopper too. Like where it's like end of the game, it's gonna be him ISO. Like it's not like he's been a better facilitator, but I don't know. I don't know if I want him because now you're talking about point guard Harden. Like you're not even talking about like shooting guard Harden.
I mean,
it was such an interesting. Like they got a tough draw, man. The Clippers. They played Denver really well. They could have made a deep run if they didn't run into Denver in the first round. So, I mean, Harden still.
Who knows?
Has it.
Harden's he's still trash in the playoffs though. Like that still happened. Like,
I mean, yeah, it was Game 7. Like he didn't he didn't do anything, but it's tough. Like, but use him as like a secondary or like tertiary guy. He could do some damage. Like he still has talent.
Harden's
He's
problem.
still generational talent.
Harden's problem is these Game 7s be in these cities that don't have strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get a Game 7 in Houston. Let's get a Game 7 in Miami. Let's get a Game 7 in LA and see how Harden performs.
You think that's what it is?
I think that's what it is, man. I'm talking about Game 7 in Milwaukee, Game 7 in Philly, Game 7 in Boston, Game 7.
Did they host? Did they host in LA or was it in Denver?
It was in Denver, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the strip clubs. Need the strippies, bro.
Jeez.
There's somebody on an analytics team that's really running the numbers for this. I need y'all to know that.
Probably.
Somebody on the Clippers is like, all right, we got to figure this out.
Probably.
Mobile strip club for Harden and see how it works. Party bus. Party bus. Not the team bus, party bus for Harden.
Ridiculous.
See what happens.
It's going to be an interesting offseason, though. I think there's a lot of teams to look at. I mean, especially with the Celtics injury.
Yeah.
It's just it's just wide open. You know, it's wide open.
Sean's
But
called it. He said it's going to be one of the craziest summers.
That's why I don't think Giannis goes out west. The East is wide open. I'm telling you, Giannis can be like, give me the Knicks. I know I'm a homer for that, but I feel that. Insert Giannis on this roster without shaving off too much in the East.
That's the thing, without shaving off too much.
Well, he has leverage. He can kind of pick his shot, no? And I think the Bucks will acquiesce to a degree.
What if the Bucks bring in another star? Bring in Book.
And how?
But bring in Book or something.
They don't have the pieces.
Like the Bucks. Yeah, I mean,
they don't have the pieces, man.
Yeah, it's bad. They gotta because they gotta re-sign Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis is probably gonna opt in. Dame is out until next year this time.
Yeah,
and he's like
that,
35. Like it's
it's
just
like
it's
50
tough for
mil
them.
off the cap.
It doesn't even make sense. They
If I'm the
should blow it up.
Bucks, I'm blowing it up.
Yeah, you have to blow it up.
And then the only thing is you got to hope Giannis is down to go to one of these teams that has all these assets. That's really where it comes down to.
Yeah.
Now you can always just trade him to wherever and just be like, well, we don't care. But I don't think the Bucks do that to him. So that's what I mean. Giannis has leverage. They kind of need the pieces. I think. Listen, I'm hopeful for my 5-team trade I put in the chat earlier.
You know what I think is like probably a misstep. Like what is it? The Suns, because the Suns fired Bud, right?
Yeah, which if they'd have kept him, like maybe you could have did something.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're
Wait, did
talking
they?
about, no, I think they fired him. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure they. Let me see. But yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, they fired him on April 14th. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, especially that late in the season, right? Like, I would have opted to, hey, let's keep him through the end. It doesn't really make a difference, and try to put a package together with like Beal. If you're trying to get rid of Beal, you know what I mean? It's like you're gonna have the salary match. You can give out some other assets, and it's just like you'll try to like doing that with the intent of trying to convince Durant. And if Durant still leaves, then you can trade Durant, and you got assets, and it's like Giannis, Book, and whatever else at the least. But you know what I mean?
What they need to do, because I don't know if Beal's an expiring contract, but now once he becomes that, it becomes valuable to try to get somebody else's team where it's like, all right, you have these pieces that are on longer deals than you want. We can give you the safety valve of opting out of it with Beal. I just don't know when his contract actually expires. Because say it's like I mean, y'all don't like Ayton and Grant like I do, but like say you're like Beal for Ayton and Grant, like whatever. Y'all don't have to pay Ayton and Grant for the next 2 or 3 years, and you just take Beal for a year, and now I can fill out my roster and it's Ayton, Durant, Grant, and Book. That's something.
Beal's contract doesn't. It ends at the end of next season, and then he has a player option for the following season.
Oh no, he's not going nowhere. Bro.
Yeah,
it's
so
over. It's over.
He's
no
staying until 2027. Yeah, and a no trade clause, man.
It's over.
It's done.
His agent needs to be promoted.
But that's why
every player should hire his agent.
But that's why I said maybe the Bucks, because the Bucks are gonna have a hard time getting a star. So, like, if you know what I'm saying? If you buy in a little bit, maybe you can kind of convince. It's like, hey, Dame's going to be out. So you got that extra year where you kind of got him on the books for.
He got to agree to it now. He got a no trade clause.
Yeah, he definitely has to. That's the hardest part. Like, that's the hardest part. But it's just, man, that's rough.
Shout out to Beal, man. His agent. He did it, man. He did it.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Probably comfortable in Phoenix.
Yeah. He'll be 34 when he's an unrestricted free agent in 2027, 2028 season.
Jesus Christ.
That's tough.
If I'm Book, get me out of here, bro.
That's tough.
Here, bro.
Man.
KD's gone. Right? I mean, where do we think KD's going? That's a bigger discussion.
Spurs,
too, right?
man.
KD
but Pop's not there. Man.
I think Spurs are getting KD and Giannis, man. I think they're getting both. I think they're getting both.
No way.
I think they're getting both.
There's not enough balls, man.
They can.
Wemby, Fox.
That's gonna be perfect, man. Be perfect. Bring back Chris Paul.
You think these guys want to play with young Wemby? You think that's what they trying to do? Like, I think they trying to win, man.
That gets you to win, man.
Not teach Wemby how to win.
You don't have to teach him nothing.
I'm saying, no, listen, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying from the ego / mental of a KD and Giannis. On paper, to us, Wemby's better than them almost already, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to them, they're like, yo, I'm not training wheels this kid on how to win. I'm trying to win right now.
But I don't. But I think like if you're teaming up, right? Like it's two champions. Like Giannis is still in his prime. Like Durant can still like do it. Like, and then you have Wemby. Like I think, and you have Fox. Like and
can they even afford all that?
Yes,
they can't do all that.
They can.
I mean, Fox isn't Fox on a max? Too?
No, they can afford all of it.
Well, your boy Castle got to go then.
No, I don't think so.
What? They can do this and keep Castle?
Yes, because they're not paying anybody. Castle's a rookie. Like I don't know what Fox's deal. Like Fox is the only one that's probably getting paid.
Fox is. I think he signed a.
But no one else is getting paid, man. Like they're gonna have to. They're gonna give up a lot, like Vassal, like a whole bunch of those like other pieces. But like, and they have the second pick, so like.
So the second pick will go to Milwaukee, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this make sense, man. This doesn't seem feasible to me.
Who are they paying?
This doesn't seem possible.
Who are they paying?
Hold up.
Tell me who they're paying.
I mean, after
it's just Vassal and Branham or whatever.
Probably Harrison Barnes is probably another contract on there.
Okay, so Spurs. Okay.
But they got Wemby on discount until what? Next year. They'll
Bucks
up him as soon as he's
bring back Chris Paul for the low. Have him come off the bench.
KD making $54.7 million.
Giannis,
54.
I think without Pop.
So they got
without Pop, that
$100 million to make here.
You lose a lot of the lore.
Yeah, you lose a lot for sure. But I mean, if you could make it happen, man. I mean, that's a.
All right. De'Aaron Fox, $37 million. He's not going.
Yeah.
Devin Harris, $27 million. He probably has to go. Harrison Barnes, $19 million. Keldon Johnson, $17.5 million. And then after that, it's like Castle, 9.5. Branham, 4.9. Blake Weasley. It's just not much here. Sohan, $7 million. Yeah. But that's $108 million coming in. So there's got to be some stuff going out, like a decent chunk of stuff going out.
Yeah, of course.
And
most of it's going out. Most of it's going out. You're probably losing Harrison Barnes. You're probably losing Sochan. You're probably losing Vassal. Like, you're losing a lot of pieces. But you can keep a lot.
I mean, I don't know if I want KD and Giannis if I'm them. Just give me Giannis.
You may not. But I'm saying if you're talking about winning now, and you got the rookie of the year, De'Aaron Fox, Wemby, Durant, and Giannis, you don't need much else. You don't need much else, man. That gives you like a 2-3 year window, like right now, and you still got the future with Wemby. So I don't know, man.
That's just a lot.
I may do it if you feel like he can win right now. You do it. But
I don't think Giannis isn't gonna be like, oh, I need to go to the Spurs. It's just such a random spot.
I don't know. He said he wants to what's it called? He wants that money, man.
All right, so Devin Harris, Devin Vassal, Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, and the number 2 overall pick.
Yep.
Would work for Giannis financially.
Yep.
That's a lot of depth, though. I mean, that's the thing. Giannis kind of call his shot, bro. Where Giannis wants to go, that's what's gonna happen, in my opinion.
It's gonna be tough. That's the tough thing with all these young teams. Like, it's just like they have a lot of pieces. Like, so do you keep your pieces and then like retool or hope someone comes, or but I don't know. I don't think the Spurs need to do it, honestly. It's just you're another year or two out probably. But Giannis is out there. He's going somewhere.
He going to New York. How many times I gotta tell you?
I mean, I don't know if that puts New York over the top.
What's the New York trade? How does this work out?
Listen, Amir, I'll text you an insane. I'll say here. All right, I've already noted that I think Harden and KD go to the Rockets. It's going to be a 5-team trade where the Rockets kind of give up most of the pieces here. Cat goes to the Suns, KD to the Rockets, Harden to the Rockets, a pick and Fred VanVleet to the Clippers, and then Giannis to the Knicks with Bobby Portis.
Is this what you put in the chat? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
If you can put it on the screen, go ahead, man. This is my 5-brain master plan.
You could keep describing it. I'll pull it up.
Listen, I already lost it. Hold on, let me look it up. I lost.
You were at VanVleet.
This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous trade. But it works for everybody. The Clippers get out of the second apron luxury tax, and they get a pick down the road.
Ballmer doesn't care about the aprons. I mean, he'll pay the taxes.
It's more about the limitations that are on you than it is the
Yeah,
10%.
yeah, it's a hard cap now.
You can't
Yeah.
do anything financially. You can't maneuver
Yeah.
your team, because if that was the case, they'd have just paid Paul George. You know what I mean? So I can't hear they don't care about paying the luxury tax. If it was just paying the tax, cool. It's about flexibility
Yeah,
and
the
maneuverability.
second apron is it's basically a hard cap.
Right. So I'll take it from the top. The Knicks get Giannis, Bobby Portis, and then they'll use their mid-level exception to sign Brook Lopez in the offseason. The Rockets get KD, James Harden, and Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna miss you, Mitch. I love you to death. I'll root for you over there. The Bucks get Jalen Green, Bojan Bogdanovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Jabari Smith Jr., Reed Shepard, and the number 10 overall pick, a 2026 first from Washington, which is from the Knicks. It's top 8 protected. They get the Phoenix pick in 2027, and then the rights to swap between the Brooklyn or Dallas in 2027 as well. The Suns get Karl Anthony Towns and Pacome Dadier. And the Clippers, like I said, get Fred VanVleet, who would have opted into this deal, and a 2029 first-round pick swap rights between Dallas, Phoenix. So, again, there's a lot of moving pieces here, but that trade would work financially for all teams involved.
Hold on.
It's a lot to give up if you're the Rockets. I will say that.
I got it on the screen. It's
a lot.
It's
a lot. It's a lot.
I can't even think you can see it. It's so big.
They don't let me
we can't see. We just see Hallie choking in the bottom left.
This is crazy.
Oh man, why you gotta put the Hallie on there,
man?
You don't hear it, man.
He earned it, man.
Oh,
it's a huge trade, man.
Listen, to me, it's a lot. Like I said,
Yo, what are the Bucks getting? That's a whole new roster.
That's what they need, though. That's what the Bucks need.
The Bucks get a whole
like
new
10
team.
people joining the Bucks.
This is what the Bucks need. They get 4 first-round picks: Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Reed Shepard, and and a shooter.
That's crazy.
You can't even pull this. You can't even pull this off in like a fantasy league. This type of trade.
Yeah, this would never happen.
Like an online league.
It would never happen.
This the trade the league needs. All right, the league needs it. None of this Pacers, OKC bullshit that we're about to get.
This is the only way to finagle Giannis to the Knicks.
Yes, it's the only way.
That's all.
It's the only way.
That's all it was, man.
This guy was sitting down, woke up early in the morning.
How could I get this?
Listen.
He's got that meme
to the Bucks, to the Knicks.
Man. So if we have to talk about it, right? Like who do you guys have winning the finals?
OKC, man.
OKC? You don't even think it's close?
OKC in 5. I would say 4, but I'll give Hallie 1.
Sweep, dude. Yeah.
Sweep.
It's not gonna be a sweep. It'll probably be 5. If I had to officially go, I'd go.
You know what? Pacers in 7, man. Fuck it.
Pacers in 7.
What's the worst possible outcome? That Pacers in 7.
What if they just dominate the Thunder?
You guys don't think they have a chance at all?
Oh, I think they do. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch. Genuinely, not even gonna watch a single game, bro.
I think they're just the Thunder are so much smarter defensively. They have the guys that they have the young guys that don't mind running up and down. They have the roster depth. The stuff that was advantageous versus the Knicks, they don't have any of those things going for them versus the Thunder.
Yeah, that physicality that
they're not going to turn it over.
Yeah, even if they
play
do,
slow, SG
it's even if they do turn it over, like they have the pieces to withstand all that. To the Knicks, they just kind of didn't.
They were going deep in the bench.
That physicality that they have, that they were able to use and impose on Brunson, it's not even going to be a thing with SGA. He's like 6'5", 200 something. Like it's just not the same. You can't just put Nesmith on him.
He's cooked the Pacers. Like they put his stats up, like high 30s, shooting really high percentages. Even
beyond that, we talk about the depth. Yeah. Like OKC can go depth for depth with you if they need to. Like they have the bodies. They can play anybody. Even the other J-Dub, Dort, Caruso. Like they have the wing defenders. And I know OG and Macau are like touted as our wing defenders. They just have more than we have. They got shooters. They have the size. You know what I mean? Like OKC, they won 68 games for a reason. You know? And they have my boy Hartenstein over there, which y'all keep telling me he's just a role player, but clearly he a winner, bro. So
SGA stats are kind
of
crazy. They're crazy, bro. It's insane.
The Pacers, yeah.
Jeez.
So that said, Pacers, they got something going on with them in Indiana, man. They got some devil magic or something. They be winning these crazy games. Get Highly off the screen, goddammit.
Yo, he earned it. He earned it. He earned it.
But I guess we'll see, man. Yeah,
I
bro.
think I don't know. This Pacer run kind of reminds me of when the Suns made their run. It was a one-time. I don't think they'll be back. I think it'll just retool. I think the East will get better. They'll get healthier.
Think so?
Pacers need to do Siakam and picks for Giannis if they want to come back for real.
I think Pacers got shot, man, against Thunder. I think it's going 6.
I think also it's so new how fast. It's not new, but they play so fast. Other teams are just gonna. That's how the NBA. It's kind of the new thing. No team plays at this type of pace. Teams will have
but
a full season and then they'll
the
adjust.
Thunder blitz teams, like they do this too.
Yeah.
Like they were up 30 in like the second quarter against the Wolves. Like they'll do this to you too. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think it's going 6, man. I think Pacers get 2. I think they match up really like I think they're very like similar teams. Like maybe I think like Thunder are not as skilled and they probably have like a little bit more experience overall. So like that will even it out. But I think they'll get 2 just because of the play styles, right? Like I think it's gonna be very fast paced. Like for certain games, like Thunder definitely play better like in the half court, which will probably make a difference. But there's just gonna be games. I mean, even those games in Indiana so far for every series have been like crazy. Like they play so much better at home. They play so much better at home. Like,
but their road record is amazing.
It
Aren't
is.
they like 6-2 or something crazy on the road?
Yeah, but because
play
they've
really
just been stealing games from like people like on the road, and like that's been putting them through. But they've played so well at home, like that crowd. Like, I think they're gonna get 2. I think they'll get 2.
Yo, PMC, feel free to tap Colin in for me for the next couple streams because like I'm just not gonna be watching. I'll be honest, I don't care, bro. I've never cared less about an NBA Finals in my lifetime. And the Nets have made multiple finals in my lifetime.
Hey,
and I care even less right now.
That was the Eastern Conference dynasty back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to watch. It's going to be tough to watch. I mean, but Thunder, I mean, if Thunder win, it's like they're here to stay.
Man. Yeah, good. Shout out to them.
Like they're here to stay. Hartenstein, Caruso, those are great pickups.
Hey, man.
And it's like they could go and get somebody else if they wanted to.
I hope y'all watch though. The league needs the viewership, bro. They ain't getting it for me.
I stream everything. I have some shady service where they're not getting my views either way.
I'm going on vacation. I'm going somewhere. I'll refuse, bro.
You gonna join the Knicks in Cancun, man?
Yeah, man. Whatever it takes. I'm not watching that shit, man. You can call me a hater if you want. I have no interest in this series.
So you guys don't think the Pacers can run it back? You don't think they can come back next year?
Why not? They could.
I mean, I just think their style is so unique. It's caught everyone by surprise this year. The league's gonna evolve. They're gonna these guys just run up and down and don't turn it over. Like I don't think they have talent that'll sustain it. I think it's the play style, but I think the league will catch up to that. It's like a gimmicky offense type of thing. Like it's on a regular basis. Like they'll do decent in the regular season, but I don't think they could do another series playoff.
It's like to Amir's point, it's like the new version of the 7 seconds or less, but it's not 7 seconds or less. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where it's like nobody else is doing that, but it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's sustainable, effective. But it's working. This is their back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals appearances, and now they're in the finals. So who's to say that they can't do it again? And like we just said, the East is wide open.
They won the NBA Cup, man. Or they made it to the finals.
No, they made it to the finals of the Cup.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah. So, the Lakers won it the first year, and then was it the Bucks? Or I don't know. Or you know one of the headlines was the 2 runner-ups in the NBA Cup are matching up in the finals.
Yeah,
the Thunder and the
there you
Pacers. Go. That's the real.
The cup matters, yo.
The cup matters, man. Cup matters.
You want to lose the NBA Cup. That's the
key. That's the key.
Yeah, I think Pacers can run it back. I mean, if they get one more piece.
To your Giannis point, everything still kind of runs through him because every team it's not defeating the previous champions. It's every team that's beat Giannis has made the finals since like 2020, something crazy like that. It's
That's crazy.
it's still. I mean, I think 22 he won it. It was obviously
true?
this year the Celtics. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
crazy
It was
stat.
on. I saw it
Is
on a
that
post. Yeah,
true?
everything still runs through Giannis, which is like. I mean, post LeBron, it's kind of been Giannis's conference. Like, but it's not like he's going to Eastern
That's
Conference
interesting.
Finals every year and winning it.
Yeah, but it's like
The team
But
that beats him.
he's the best player in the East. So if you
Yeah.
beat him, it's like, okay, I just have to beat whatever the
You
best
got your
team
ticket
is.
to the finals.
Yeah. So
That since maybe since Braun has left, Giannis is the new.
it was supposed to
Chief of
be
the
Tatum,
East.
man. It's supposed to be Tatum, but
yeah.
shout out to Tatum, bro. Get well soon, bro.
Best thing that could have happened to Tatum, man.
Stop it, man.
That's
Stop
the
saying
best
that.
thing
Stop
that could have
saying
happened
that,
to
man.
him,
Stop
man.
saying that, man.
He's gonna come back a monster,
Bro,
and
Achilles
people
are
are gonna
crazy.
love him, and people
No.
are gonna love him, man.
You're gonna hate him the same way you hated him. Before.
No, I might start liking him, man.
No, you won't.
I think I will, man.
He's gonna do some lame shit
No,
on the recovery. Like
No one.
coming, like he gonna text Kobe again
no,
from the rehab bench.
no.
You're gonna be like, oh my god, I hate this. dude again.
Because when he comes back, like the team's gonna look different. Like Jaylen Brown's gonna be like
Theoretically, you're right. I'm just saying that's not what's actually gonna happen.
That's what the Celtics need to do. The Celtics need to move off of Jaylen Brown, like early.
You think he
When
gets
his stock is
exposed?
super high.
You think he gets exposed
Yes.
like this year without him?
Yes, I think he's already exposed, man. Like he's not anything special. Like he's just kind of athletic. He's 28. Like he's got that crazy contract. Like he's not getting any better. Like you know what I mean? Like we've this is peak Jaylen Brown. Like I don't think he's anything better than like what he is right now.
I don't. Yeah, I was never super high on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
And yeah, he got the Finals MVP. I don't think he deserved it. Like
Yeah.
the offense ran through Tatum, right? He got that.
Yeah.
He's a really good defender. I think that's what balance he brings. But that team was just so balanced. They were so stacked, and they just ran through, right? I don't think Brown was the reason they won.
Think you blow it up. Not blow it up, but well, yeah, I actually kind of like. I think the Celtics kind of have to do like a mini.
They could do the
mini blow
They could do
up.
the Warrior thing, right? Like the 1 year rebuild.
Yeah,
Get a high pick and then be back in contention the next year. I think Bill
Maybe.
Simmons mentioned that on his podcast. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because Jaylen Brown's not like.
So, man. Speaking of Bill Simmons, man, he's told this narrative that the league was gonna rig it for the Knicks. They don't rig shit for the Knicks.
Hey,
I don't know how many times y'all why don't y'all understand that shit? They don't do it.
Maybe they
It
tried.
does not
Maybe they
happen.
tried and the Knicks
No,
just couldn't.
it
No,
does
I mean,
not happen.
I also think reffing just isn't good. Okay, can we just agree that it's
It was
not
definitely
rigged either
great.
way?
It's not great
It's
in this
just-
series. I'll tell you that.
like, yeah, I don't. Maybe you could argue it kind of skewed game 4 or whatever,
Yeah.
or which one, whatever the close one, or
There's a couple
yeah,
there
game
where
4.
I was
But
like,
it's at the end of the day, it's like reffing's gonna suck. There's no narrative, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to play conspiracy side, like the Tim Donaghy stuff, that was crazy, right? Back in the early 2000s, where he was in it with the mob, basically, and he
Yeah.
was like shaving. So, I mean, people who believe in that, like, I can't tell them no.
let's
That was
get back.
literally
Let's
proven.
get back to that. Let's start doing that
Let's get
for the
back
Knicks.
to that.
Okay? Yeah, I think I care how it happens. I don't care how it happens. Just get the Knicks
Yo,
in the
is,
finals, man. I don't
Is
care.
is Timothy Chalamet more famous than Spike Lee at this point, man? With the new generation crowd, Knicks?
I'm gonna say yes.
He was at, I feel
He
like
was at every game. Spike was missing games to go to the Met.
Yeah. Well,
Go to Cairns.
He had to, man. Had to.
Timmy was missing the Met to go to the game. He was bringing Kylie Jenner to games to Indiana. She didn't even come to New York. Like it was in Indiana last night.
Yeah. Well, they said she was the good luck charm until last
Apparently
night.
not, man. Apparently not.
Until last night.
Hey, man.
he was there was like someone analyzed every fit. He had chrome hearts, everything,
Chrome hearts,
like orange
man.
and blue. It was kind of crazy.
I'm not even a Chrome Hearts guy.
Yeah,
They're
but it was-
like ugly to me, but Hey, man. I wish I had that Timothy Chalamet money, bro. The problem is you can't let fans like me have that kind of money because I'll be on the games and I'll pull a John Halliburton, but I'm swinging. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm swinging on somebody, yo, and I'll get banned for life and arrested for real. You telling me Aaron Naismith hitting 5 threes and I'm just watching courtside? I'm not doing that. Crazy,
dude. You swing at OG for going under
Swing.
under every single time.
Somebody
Right?
get
That's what
hit
you
with
do.
something.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what you do, right?
somebody.
This guy, it's. I think
Crash it out.
what annoys me is like the selective villainizing of players. Like, why are we giving this guy a free pass when we just like shit on this other? Like, it doesn't make sense. Cat's the like punching bag of the media.
It should be.
Yeah,
Macau.
he has his flaws. He has his flaws, but game one doesn't happen if OG makes 1 out of 10 plays.
Everybody
So much
has some modicum of blame. Mine goes more towards Macau, mostly because we get
Yeah,
5
I was
picks.
saying Bridges. Dude.
Yo, 5 picks for that, bro. That's what we doing.
It's like,
5 picks, you can't even finish at the rim. 5 picks, you fade away every jump shot for no reason. 5 picks, you can't make a 3.
But he's such a likable guy to the media.
Fuck how likable he is, bro. Make a fucking basket.
That's the narrative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so subjective,
bro. I can't.
And Brunson has his flaws, man, but not a single ounce of criticism. Brunson's you gotta respect him though, man.
I'm in a bad space. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta stop. I'm threatening people. I gotta chill out. I'm in a bad space, bro.
You're still processing. Still raw.
Well, I guess switching to like a different topic real quick. Have y'all watched anything with the WNBA? With the W?
I've watched one thing.
I mean, Caitlin Clark is out for a few weeks, man. What's there to watch, man?
Is she? Damn, she on my MVP parlay. I need her to play. I've watched one thing. It's the dudes who is hating on Angel Reese.
Yeah.
And they keep betting that she will miss her first basket. That shit is hilarious.
And they keep rolling the parlay over.
It's like 7 straight games, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a big tennis match right now. Like live.
Oh, there is.
Shelton versus Alcaraz.
Yeah. I saw the I don't know if you saw the what was it? The
first set tiebreaker right now.
Oh man, the Nadal like presentation where they honored him.
Oh, they did at the. I mean, it would make sense to do it here at the French. I didn't see that.
And they put his what was it, like his footprint or his handprint like in the clay? Like that was pretty cool.
Oh, they didn't screw up his face on a statue or anything?
No.
He didn't send D Wade's guy over there.
No. But,
dude, I feel like they should do like actions instead of the players.
Yeah, 100%.
It just makes more sense.
Jeez. So I just pulled up Angel Reese stats. She's shooting 33% from 3, and she's shooting 31% from the field.
What are her free throws?
That's terrible. Her free throws are 70% from the line. Yeah, she's averaging a double-double, 10 and 12.
How many? But can we get a stat on how many are offensive rebounds out of her own misses?
Yeah.
Of her own misses? I don't know if you can get that specific stat.
That has to be a stat somewhere.
That's got to be like 85% of them.
I will say that this year she has 40 defensive rebounds and she has 34 offensive rebounds.
There you go.
That just shouldn't be the case.
I'm gonna be real, man. As much as I respect it, I respect it.
I
man.
don't.
I respect it, bro.
That's
hustle.
She's 19 for 61 on the year.
Wait, it's
Yo, why did she starts? Like, why? She shouldn't start.
I
she's
don't know.
completely random.
They need to use her like we use Mitch, bro, off the bench.
That's how. Yeah, I was. Have you guys seen Mitch's TikToks?
Yeah.
Dude, he's so funny. I didn't see that coming, dude. He's just like,
dude.
He's just like a white hick down south. Dude.
Yeah.
He's got his drugs.
They said They
It's
said that
insane.
Mitch is finally healthy for the playoffs. He's playing his ass off because he wants to go to the White House this year.
That's so
Like,
Yeah, dude, yo, what? He's driving a truck around and it's like Trump 2024. I'm like, whoa, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
So
bro.
like, I was just
Mitch is a
it's
wild boy, but I love
very
him.
interesting. Very interesting.
I love him, bro.
He's an interesting guy off the court, man. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I did not see.
He-
And he has. They were
he's-
talking on PMT. He has 18 dogs.
Yeah, bro. He has like 7 of those trucks, all lifted, all like that, and like 18 dogs, and it's all he cares about.
18 dogs.
It's all he cares about, bro. That and just being like, I don't know, man. I love him to death, though. He's so. We shouldn't have started him.
This
Though.
is a classic case where you separate the art from the artist.
Right.
I don't even need to do that with Mitch, man. I don't even need to do that, bro.
You don't even need to do
both,
it. You just,
both-
you just
I
take it
enjoy.
off.
I enjoy both, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
enjoy both Mitches.
He's a very interesting. He's like lip syncing country songs. I'm like, what is going on?
He's funny, man. He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's like if Jimmy Butler sucked at basketball but was really tall.
Yeah?
That's what Mitch.
Yeah?
Nah, he's not that aggressive. He be chilling.
Oh,
Jimmy a little too aggressive.
French Open update. Alcaraz won the first set.
Oh, wow.
He beat. He's playing Ben Shelton, Mr. Trinity Rodman. For those who don't know. No.
It's baseball season now, Amir.
Whoa.
No, man. He said Ben Shelton is going out with Trinity. You know, Trinity Rodman, the soccer star, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it's baseball season. Shout out to
Dennis.
Yankees.
That's Dennis
That's
Rodman's
Robin's
daughter.
man.
Yeah, you know who that is.
Come on. You know who that is, man.
I didn't know Dennis
Okay.
Rodman procreated at all.
It's crazy.
I mean, she hates him. She's like, this guy wasn't.
Oh,
part
I
of
did
my
know
life.
this.
Yeah.
I did know this.
Yeah.
She's like she plays soccer.
Yeah.
She's good. Yeah, she's on that. She's like really good. Yeah.
Yeah. We're also in the midst of this is like a hockey like dynasty, or like it's like hockey equivalent of like Cavs Warriors right now, like going on, and no one really cares. Like the Panthers are going against the Oilers for the second time in a row. It's the Panthers' third trip to the Stanley Cup. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch some games.
Go Oilers, man.
Yeah,
So
Connor McDavid.
I hope
man.
they
Let's
get
it.
one. I hope they get it this time. They should.
We'll see,
yeah,
bro.
I got nothing.
We'll
I was
see,
gonna
bro.
say something. I was gonna say just split the screen to you two. I'll stop for the next few minutes.
Listen, man. I'm just trying not to cry on screen. On
That's
stream,
good,
man.
man.
I'm trying to hold it in. I got to stream
Yo,
again
let
tomorrow.
it out, dude. Yo, let it
Nah,
out.
man.
This
It's
is
tough.
to twist the knife a little bit.
Bro.
They're not gonna get another chance like this. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're really
Honestly,
not.
it's not gonna happen, dude. Like
Yo, you know what's even worse, bro? My boy was
everything
like,
lined up.
my boy put a parlay in. He said, "Yo, if this hits, we're going to Game 7." I was gonna figure it out. We was gonna be there, bro.
Dude, first off, Knicks fans were like, "Oh, we're going to the finals." When they beat the Celtics there.
Yeah,
That was the first mistake, and then
that's so
just
crazy.
leave
Like,
Trae Young alone, dude. Just get over the grudges. Like, why does everybody hate Trae Young still, man? Just let it go, man.
Yo,
Replace him with Halliburton now.
Yeah, Halliburton
Replace
is
it with
everything
Halliburton now.
that
right?
Trae Young thinks he is. It's Halliburton. It's actually Halliburton.
that was tough, man. That game one, they never recovered, man. Never fully
Yeah.
recovered.
It
Again,
was just
I've never been that
No
high
momentum.
and then that low in the same game in my life. I
It
thought
was,
I was talking crazy. You can look at the chat, PMC. I was talking cash shit.
It's
In
so,
that chat.
but it's so crazy because it's kind of like it in a way, right? If you watch the series, it's a close series, and like that, and like if you made that game like Game 5, it's like yeah, like
Swings everything the other way.
but it's like I think it had the same effect. You know what I mean? But like it just didn't have the, I guess, like for viewers, like casual viewers, like if you put that on like Game 5, Game 4, then like this series is like one of the, you know what I'm saying, like one of the top in recent history, just because of that shot, that comeback. But like Game 1, it just, man, it hyped it up so much. was still good though.
Yeah.
Fuck that series, man.
It was a great series, man.
Terrible series. One of the worst ever.
Great series.
I've never felt so dejected. It's so consistently.
I get it, man. I get it, man. Next year, man. Next year they'll be back.
We'll have Giannis, and we'll be back.
They'll be back. What else is going on?
Dreaming of Giannis, man. Pause.
Let's see. Crazy. Shador out here, man. Slinging it in practice. Nah.
Going low is great. I mean, it was the best thing for him. He'll have no pressure, no expectation. Like it's obviously it sucks from a money standpoint.
I was gonna say he took Matt L's financially,
but it could help his second and third contract, right? Like because you get to your second and third contract earlier, you could potentially have like 2 big contracts instead of just one.
Yeah.
If he pans out, I mean, who's that Oregon kid, dude? He's just so goofy.
Dylan Gabriel.
I don't know, man. You never know with quarterbacks.
It's going to be so interesting. It's going to be interesting to see them like I think preseason because like for me like you don't need to play Joe Flacco in the preseason, right? Like he doesn't need to play. Like
Flacco being on the team is like a wrench.
Yeah,
like, he played so well last year, which is crazy.
Yeah, but there's no reason for him to play preseason. So it's like, all right, you got, you're splitting it between Pickett. He'll get first team reps, and then you get like Gabriel and Shador, like.
And then I mean Watson is done. Right? He's played his last game, right? I mean he's still on the roster. He's still getting paid, but he's effectively like. Does he even go to the facility anymore? I don't know.
I mean if there's a way to get off of the Watson contract and to have a quarterback, like
I'm sure they're looking into it. I'm sure they're looking into it.
They've been looking into it for years, dude. Come on. The day after they signed it, they've been looking into it, dude.
Yeah,
it's not.
I don't know, man. Did they ever did the NFL ever make like any sort of official statement on the Shador falling thing?
Shador, nah.
No, I don't think so.
Because what are we doing, yo? I wasn't a Shador guy, but 5th round, yo.
That's crazy.
5th round.
And every team is willing to gamble on a quarterback.
5th round.
I think to me it's not even at this point. It's not so much the 5th round. It's drafting Dylan Gabriel and then Shador. Yeah. Like you can't do both, man.
No, this could be former Washington Redskin, current Commander situation. RG3, Kirk Cousins, right?
Yeah.
Like Kirk was just too good of a value. They had to pick him, and I mean they both were pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean they were both the right pick technically, which is rare.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say that, but I don't know who else they could have grabbed.
But now you gotta pretend, right? Like you gotta pretend that Gabriel is like actually in the running.
That's stupid, bro. I don't get it. I'll never get it.
After you just traded for Pickett. Like, I don't get it.
Open tryouts every week. Just a rotating starter.
Open tryouts each week?
Every week, dude.
For the QB1 of an NFL football team.
It's crazy. I mean, in a roundabout
keep
way.
Keep the defense guessing, dude.
In a roundabout way, it's going to be genius because Shador will start eventually, right? Like, he'll be better. He'll sell out jersey sales. He'll become the starter in like a year or two. He's going to switch his number when they get rid of the other guy who didn't want to give up his number. Like, they'll sell jerseys again. Like, they're going to make money, man. They're going to make a whole lot of money off of him, man. But I don't know why I don't know. I think it was a conspiracy.
That's why I asked if NFL made any sort of statement.
But it's like, I didn't understand it because Dion wasn't like a douche. Like, he wasn't like, everyone didn't hate it. Like, yeah, he was arrogant.
He was starting out with the whole like, oh, there's teams I won't let my son play for.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not a good look. But like, I don't think it was so bad.
But it's like Prime wasn't like a hated figure across the league. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. Do they just not like? I don't know. You could always just throw subjective things out there, which obviously have bigger meanings, right? Like, oh, not worth, the zoo that it brings or whatever, stuff like that.
My thought process was always like, any team that does it, they have to be completely locked in with their like head coach and front office because If it doesn't work out and you bring in Shador, like Dion's gonna come knocking. Like that's the next place. That's the next play. Like we're gonna bring in Dion. But like the Browns, like I don't know
Like, why
what
wouldn't
they're
the
doing, bro.
Steelers? Like the Steelers needed a quarterback. Why wouldn't they do it?
The
Like
Steelers are gonna
or
sign Aaron
develop?
Rodgers, man. But even if they do, like I still would have brought in Shador. But whatever.
I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna go there, man.
Then I don't
I
know
don't
what
think
they doing, bro.
teams don't want. He's not the guy anymore, man.
But it's like they got rid
he
of
lost
Pickens
himself
too.
a lot of respect. Yeah.
They got rid of Pickens too, so it's kind of like you thought, oh, Metcalf and Pickens, and like that's not like I don't know what they're doing, to be honest.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're
Russell
doing
Wilson,
anymore, bro.
everything.
I don't know what's happening. Like they got rid of Najee Harris. They didn't like sign anybody. They let go of Pickens. Like I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
That offense is gonna be terrible. Like Will Howard, I honestly might be the best guy for the
situation.
Steelers. Yeah,
He's not gonna make any noise.
you don't need him to. It's just it's gonna be a defensive team.
Do you think they still gonna win 8 games or whatever? You think they still make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think the offense is gonna be
I think
there
that's the problem.
They're gonna kick field goals and they're gonna give the defense a rest.
I think that's the problem. They're like, well, we're gonna win 9 games anyway. So it doesn't matter
whoever they put the quarterback.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers isn't worth the headache.
I feel like the owner is trying to fire Tomlin, and he just he's just trying to give him like he's just trying to give him the hardest angle to stay.
They're gonna win 8 games. It doesn't matter.
like you.
I'll be real. If Will Howard's the quarterback and they win 9 games, like give Mike Tomlin the coach of the year.
But like you legit kind of just you just replace Pickens with Metcalf, so it's like the same type of receiver, and like okay,
Yeah, that Metcalf trade made no sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like unless you believe in like, well, I mean, I don't know. You didn't get anybody like Roman Wilson. Like I don't.
Is there some like Ole Miss connection or I don't know?
I don't think
that
so.
goes far back, something like that. You know,
they don't have anything, man. Like I'm looking at this roster, it looks pretty sad. It looks pretty sad, man. The defensive side looks pretty good, but the offensive side, I don't know what they're doing.
They're gonna sign Rodgers, bro. I just don't know if it's worth it.
He's not gonna happen. He's not gonna swing the pendulum.
I don't think he would sign.
Anymore.
If I'm Rodgers, I'm not signing to the Steelers.
He's going to sign. He's already talking about, even in his like random interviews, he's like, oh, there's a team. Like somebody asked him if he would ever play for the Bears. And his response was, no, but there is a team that I think has a road game in Chicago later this year. So you might see me. And the Steelers have a road game in Chicago. Like he's going to the Steelers.
But what I'm saying is like for what? Like I like if
I don't know. But it's gonna happen.
Like it's just not a good. Like if I'm a quarterback, I don't want to play for the Steelers right now. You know what I mean?
He doesn't have options at this point.
Yeah,
nobody wants Rodgers.
If you want to play football still, this is kind of it, bro.
No, it's not. He could. If you're Aaron Rodgers, there's gonna be an injury. No, there's gonna be an injury, and someone will take a call. Like you may not start the year on a team, but someone will take a call for Aaron Rodgers once they have an injury.
The only team I see that happening for is maybe like the Niners.
The Colts. The Colts will take a call in a second. The Niners.
The Colts got Daniel Jones back there, dude.
Hey.
They signed. Hey, what are you laughing at, dude? Hey. That's my guy.
I can see the Dolphins like with Tua.
Dolphins is valid. Okay.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the Packers thing, if Caleb goes down, I'm signing. Like, go to the Bears.
The Bears.
Go to the Bears and really stick it to the Packers, and win. Like, imagine Aaron Rodgers with all those weapons. If he's got something left. I'm going to the Bears because the Bears have nobody as a backup if Caleb goes down.
He's got nothing left, dude. We saw it.
And they got, what's it called, Ben Johnson? If you can't make it work there, then you're done. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to the Steelers.
How many teams are going to let him do PCP?
He could go to the Saints. Saints will let him do whatever he wants right now. Like, there's a lot of teams that would pick him up. It's just a matter of if he wants to go there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't go to the Steelers if it was me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of teams. Cowboys.
Assuming, the injuries.
Hey man, if you want headlines, cool. Are we trying to? I mean, I can't say we're
Jerry
trying to win.
Jones. Jerry Jones loves headlines, dude. Come on, man.
Hey man. Well, if Josh Allen goes down, the Bills need somebody. A lot of teams need a backup, man.
But Aaron Rodgers is too good to be a backup quarterback.
But I'm saying injury, and then they sign him mid-season.
I got you. I'm just saying, but
he's not coming on as a backup.
Who is like Aaron? He's too good.
I don't know if he's too good
he's
anymore.
He's too good, and his name is too big to be the.
His
let me wait for
an
wait for an injury to get a spot somewhere. Like he's not doing that, bro.
I mean,
maybe it's what he should do.
But there's
an NFL team that needs a quarterback that has been in the playoffs every year for the past however many years. He's gonna go to the Steelers. Whether he should or not is a whole other conversation. But what he's going to do is go to the Steelers.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, man.
I feel like the Pickens trade is telling, man. Like why trade Pickens if you're about to bring in Aaron Rodgers? It just doesn't make sense. And you didn't sign a running back. Like you got rid of Najee Harris and you didn't sign like. You just have Jaylen Warren as your starter? Like, you can't even run the ball now. So, I don't know. I don't... It just doesn't seem like a good setup. I think I don't know.
So you're aware, you think it's just like a trap. That's why Rodgers shouldn't go there. He's just poised to fail.
Yeah, I mean, outside of like
Raiders,
he can do whatever he wants. I mean, they just signed Geno. So
I'm trying to think of teams. Like, there's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be like an injury, and like a team that's just like, hey, we need somebody. But I don't know. That is the only option, like open option right now. But I just don't. I wouldn't go there. Like, it's just not going to be good. I don't know. Should have retired and just left when he left Green Bay.
Yeah, should have never came to the Jets.
Nah, man.
Freaking guy, dude. I hate him.
You...
I've always hated him.
The Jets, it made sense when he went. He just got injured immediately, like first
and
first
called
snap.
And then he wanted every 40-year-old wide receiver on his team as ex-teammates. Yeah,
listen, bro,
he's a great talent evaluator.
It made sense. We're not gonna act like him going to the Jets didn't make sense. It made sense. It did.
All right. Last thing before we kind of wrap it up, Sebastian, what's going on in baseball, man? Should we talk about anything in baseball? Is Aaron Judge still killing it?
Aaron Judge is the greatest baseball player in the history of mankind somehow, and the Yankees are still just good and not great, which annoys the hell out of me. They just lost back-to-back games to the Dodgers. They lost 18-2 last
Dodgers,
night.
Dude.
Yeah,
nah, bro.
Are they the team to beat? Like,
fuck that. Fuck that.
Didn't they literally beat them?
18-2 last night, bro. If you thought I was pissed off when the Knicks lost, when I then found out that the Yankees were getting blown the fuck out, I was like, oh my god, yo, like God be hating me, bro.
are the Dodgers like because they had all those people right pitching, like are they just
they both got the same record,
team?
man. Come on, it's not that bad. The Dodgers are 36-22, Yanks at 35.
They're just a solid team. They're not killing it like they should be, right?
No, they're good. Like
it's a good record, I think.
Yeah, in baseball, if you're like 10 plus wins above 500 right now, like you're good.
Oh, but
Otani
like really hasn't pitched.
So what are you freaking out about the Yankees, dude?
I don't think we're good enough to win a championship right now, and I want to win a goddamn
They're just
championship.
better. They're just playing well right now, but they're not built for.
Yo, what's happening?
October.
Are any of these people for the Dodgers pitching? It doesn't look like it.
Otani's not going to pitch.
Yamamoto's pitching.
Snell's not pitching, right?
I can't speak to Snell, but they're pitching. They're pitching.
No,
The Dodgers are good. Otani's gonna probably win MVP. Judge is gonna win MVP. They just play in a crazy division. Like the Padres are in there. They're really good. Like it's just.
Why are there two? And it's kind of dumb how there's two MVPs. Man.
No, I get it because
What's your take on that?
originally
The rules aren't different anymore.
It used to be different leagues entirely,
Yeah.
so it made sense. Now, to me, the reason why they do it now is because you're not playing those guys. Like you're still not playing the National League that often. So in the NBA and in the NFL, you're kind of playing all the divisions, like all the teams.
Yeah, see, you don't know
In the
what you're talking
MLB,
about.
it's
Alex
true.
Alex know what he's talking about, man.
What?
He said
What?
Dodgers missing a whole lot of people and still killing.
Listen, whatever, bro. I only watch the Yankees for real. Anyway, but in the MLB, you just don't play the National League and the American League don't play
They don't
each other often enough.
It's not interleague play as much.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but we could all agree. We could agree that Citi Field just shits on Yankee Stadium, dude.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Come on, man.
Fuck out of
here.
So it's like
100%,
wrestling.
dude.
It's like wrestling, man. They got multiple champions, man.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, come on, man. You can't tell me with the straight face
Absolutely
that
not.
you enjoy. No, I'm not talking about the product on the field. Citi Field is just so much
I've been to
nicer.
Citi Field twice. I've been to Yankee
Better
Stadium
food,
like
better
30,
vibes, better
30
views.
times. Yankee Stadium is superior, bro. It's
Yankee
true.
Stadium
And
is
I
just a
had
museum,
a
dude.
suite at Citi Field. I got a sponsored suite. They gave me free food. It was a
It's
great
incredible.
time.
The food's amazing. Like, dude, come on, man.
Nah, bro.
It's easier to get to. Come on.
The food is better outside of Citi Field. You go to Queens
Flushing
and
it.
you go to Queens, you get all the
100%,
food.
no doubt.
You get all the food
No,
on the
come
way
on.
to the game and leaving.
I'm not talking about the roster or the fandom or anything. Just the venue is just better, dude. Come on. No, I can't agree on that.
Nah.
That's how big of a Yankee fan you are, dude.
No, fuck Citi Field.
Dude, there's no home field. Come on. It doesn't. It feels like MetLife in that way, where like it's just a museum. It's like gray everywhere, and it just sucks, dude. I don't know. I was pissed off when they I was like, oh, they redid Yankee Stadium. And then when I went, I was like, oh, what is this, dude? And then I went to Citi Field. I was like, oh, I'm coming back, dude. I don't even care about the baseball game. As a venue.
Oriole Park was dope. We went to San Francisco. That was cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say it's better than Yankee Stadium, but it was dope.
Yeah, come on, man. I haven't been to Fenway or anything, so I can't. Are they gonna redo Fenway?
I don't
in the
know,
near
man.
future?
I gotta go
At
though.
some point. Yeah,
I gotta go to Fenway. I do want to do that. I feel like somebody's gonna fall off the monster, bro. I'm serious, yo. Like human nature is gonna take over. You're gonna be drunk. Somebody gonna fall over that shit one day, bro.
It's possible.
And live somehow.
And live? I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
Live to tell the tale.
Live to
Don't
tell
get
the
30
tale.
for 30.
It's gonna be.
I survived it.
The monster.
That's crazy.
Monstrous fall. God, and I had a good night, but
All right, man. We can end it there. No other last minute call outs, sports updates. Amir, what's happening with this tennis match?
Oh, it's a really good game, actually. If TNT took it over, they were advertising at half of the playoffs. Like, there's not a lot of overlap between basketball and tennis, but it's on TNT right now. Alcaraz, number 2 versus 13, Shelton. It looks like it's going 5 sets.
I will say, since you mentioned that, man, shout out to TNT, the TNT crew.
Oh yeah,
like their last game on TNT. They'll definitely be back on ESPN, but they had a few
that's why it was a little dramatic.
Yeah, they had a few good documentaries though. Like they had one, I think it was like last week, where they showed like followed them around the whole season or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's
cool. Yeah.
I think, I don't know. I saw like conflicting things, but I think it's supposed to be like a 4-part series, and like that was like part 1.
Yeah, they changed broadcasting for the better. Like
yeah,
the show would be better than the game sometime.
Yeah,
like, it was incredible. Like that's the first time it's ever happened, right? It's like
shout out to Ernie, man.
Yeah.
Everybody else can go fuck themselves.
Man, when I watched the documentary, I didn't realize, like, everybody always says Ernie's the boss or whatever, but like you don't realize like how much he actually does. Like he really is like he keeps that whole thing afloat, man. Like he's in the meetings, like he's producing the show, like he's not just showing up as talent, you know.
Yeah, no, I gotta watch that. But I remember seeing like he he adopted a son. Like personally, he's
Yeah.
just like an amazing
Yeah,
story.
he's a
too.
great guy.
Someone
Man.
with like a disability, and
He's
raised
legit like one of the best people in sports. Like not
Yeah.
even playing. I know like 2 people that know him personally, and
Oh,
yeah, bro. Like I said, shout out to Ernie. I don't give a fuck about Chuck and Shaq and
Shout out
Kenny.
to Ernie, man.
I like
Yeah.
Shaq was
Chuck
always.
cool.
I could
Chuck
do without
cool.
Shaq. I could do without Shaq.
Yo, they didn't need to add
Yeah.
Shaq, bro.
I do
Shaq
that
doesn't
shit.
add
They didn't.
anything.
He
He
doesn't.
doesn't
They really didn't
add
need to,
anything,
He
bro.
doesn't add anything. If anything,
Chuck,
he just,
obviously.
he just adds corniness. Like it's just nah.
He'd be like, "Hey, man, when you get to the playoffs, you got to average 5 more points per game."
Yeah.
All right, bro. Okay.
He's a great businessman, but I don't think he
Yeah.
Oh,
was
man.
great on the show.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see how next year is like with the ESPN. I'm hoping that there's not too much. I mean, I know that there will be. I'm hoping there's not too
I
much
hope the label will
crossover.
just be different, dude.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the same studio and everything,
Yeah.
but I'm hoping it's not like
That shit gonna look dumb.
like Stephen A with the crew.
Get Stephen
lot
A
more.
on the.
I don't
They're
want
gonna
that.
have
Stephen A. and
Stephen
Chuck
A.
go at it.
instead of Shaq.
Although,
it's gonna be terrible.
I will say I would love. It would never happen, but I would love to see Kendrick Perkins instead of Shaq.
You could probably get it next year.
No, but I'm just saying like consistently.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I just don't want
Perk,
Shaq.
Perk, alright. Perk has.
That's
his
what I'm
moments.
saying. Perk
Alright.
with them, I think I think he would give what they want from Shaq with it not being like as corny. If that makes sense.
Yeah, he does have insane takes that make no sense.
Yeah. So
But he wraps it up a little better. Better
Chuck-
packaging
Chuck-
than Shaq.
Chuck makes me laugh.
yeah.
Kenny, cool. I mean, he's kind of there.
Come on, when
Yeah.
he goes to the big screen, everyone pays attention, man. Come on.
I just
Yeah.
can't stand. I can't stand looking at his legs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It creeps me out.
That's
It
what
creeps
makes
me out.
it. That's
Yo,
what
it
makes
creeps
it.
me out.
Man.
I see Kenny stand up. I'd be like, yo, why are we doing this, yo? He hurting. Like it's painful to him.
That's part
Like,
of it.
y'all
Man.
forcing him to run. He doesn't have knees, bro.
That's part of it. Man.
Y'all making
wear
him
and tear
run,
of the
bro.
NBA,
It
man.
looks crazy.
That's part of it.
He used to dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go look up highlights of Kenny the Jet Smith. They called him the Jet. He used to sky.
Yeah, he
bro.
ain't
And
the
now-
jet no more. Now he the
Ah.
scooter, man.
Listen, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
he ain't the jet no more, man.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna be fun to see them. I'm hoping the show stays the same. There's one other thing I was gonna say, but I forget. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. Should be good. Oh, and for next year, they're not gonna be on All Star, so that's gonna be different too next year. Like they won't be a part of the All Star game.
Oh, you have your little news scoop about Braun retiring, no?
Yeah, I'd say I think Brown's retiring.
Okay.
I'm just
Is
put
that
that
next
out there.
year or the year after?
I think it's this coming year, like this next NBA season. I mean,
This is gonna be his final year.
they said it's year 23, which is a record. The All-Star games in LA. So it's like outside of Bronny,
What about-
Bryce.
What about Bryce?
Outside of Bryce being like a one and done that's coming like the following year. I mean, if you need a storybook ending, like this is it, man. You know what I mean? Like how many years are they really gonna run it back? Like him and Luca, like they don't really have much flexibility there. Like they can get one other piece, you know what I mean? But like they don't. It's the typical LeBron team. Like he gets there, they try to win now, and like eventually 3-4 years out, they lose assets. So it's just like. If you're really looking at Luca, I mean, he's not gonna be. If Luca's the future, he's not gonna be there for the entire Luca experience. You know, like you gotta give Luca a chance to kind of have his team if he's the future. So like, I don't see Bron and Luca playing for like 3 years together. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's my take. I think this is it. Unfortunately, like I said, unless something happens.
Do you give them any chance to win next year, or is it?
No.
No.
No, they're not gonna have a deep enough team. Like at the end of the day, like
I think if he took a pay cut, that would be a different story. But
and that's the thing. He's
Do they have cap space?
he could extend his career if
Yeah.
he like took the veteran.
Hold on.
minimum
Do
and got
they
some
have
help.
cap space? Because in my
No.
mind, they're only paying Braun and Luka.
And Reeves.
Reeves getting paid like that?
Yeah.
No. Reeves doesn't
he's
have a
getting
crazy
paid.
contract.
He's getting
Isn't he
paid.
like 4 for 80 or
Hold
something?
on.
Also, Reeves getting paid, man.
No, he's like 4 for 90.
Lakers about
Reeves
to
is gonna be
sign
on.
Nas Reed to be their starting center. Watch.
Reeves getting 50 mil.
No, he not.
Yes.
No.
Nah, Reeves is making
50
He's
mil.
like 4 for,
13.9
like, 90.
million. Yeah,
He signed a
13.9.
4-year, 50 mil deal.
But next year he's making 13.9. I'm saying,
Yeah.
talk about cap space next year. Rui making 18.
Yeah.
Dorian Finney-Smith making 15.
They need a big.
Then-
I mean, it
you
was
trade
such
a
a
couple
flawed
of those
team.
guys, man.
But you
Go get
can't.
big.
You can't trade those guys. That's the thing. Who wants Rui, man? Nobody. Who wants Dorian Finney-Smith? Nobody. Who wants
These
Max
guys
Weber?
Rui could fit in Minnesota, man.
Who wants Gabe Vincent? Nobody.
You're forgetting the key component here is that they're the Lakers, and it's going to happen whether we want it to happen or not.
Sure, but
You know what I'm saying?
even still, I just don't think they have enough pieces. Like, put it this way, right? Who is productive on the Lakers right now?
Reeves, Luka, LeBron. I would say Rui's kind of
He gives you something,
Yeah.
right? He gives you something.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's nobody. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they don't have like anyone who's giving you anything. Like, I'm not even talking about like points, but just like rebounding.
JJ Redick's gonna unretire and start playing on the team.
Oh, he's gonna have to.
They need more shooting.
He's gonna have to. Like even
no.
like Vanderbilt and Finney Smith were supposed to be like defensive guys. Like I didn't really see it too much, so I don't know. Like
I need a big. Luka needs a pick and roll threat, like a lob threat. He needs that.
Yeah. So I don't see it, man. I think Mark Williams they should just run that back.
I'll never understand why they rescinded it, because even if it doesn't work out or he's unhealthy or whatever, he's on a limited contract basis, and you didn't even play Dalton Connect in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it never made sense rescinding the trade, in my
That's
opinion.
what I'm saying. And Connect, like, to me, it's like he started to start the year. So
and
I'm
then
like,
became a dude who got zero burn in the playoffs. Like, he's not valuable. His value is nothing now. You can't trade for anything now.
You killed his value. Yeah. So I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, Brownie's still there.
They're saying they expect Bronny to be a rotation guy next year. I just saw a headline. They were like, his progress he made from October to April, he was 2 different players, and they want to push him to be in the rotation.
To me, right? Like, it's like, why not play Bronny over Gabe Vincent at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not risking too much. Like, I just... You know what I mean? Like I'm fine with that, but like I just don't think they could be deep enough to like go with the Thunder, the Rockets, like even the Warriors, like with Jimmy Butler, like they kind of retool. Like they got to get somebody.
They need a big, bro.
They gotta get somebody.
Go get Rudy Gobert, bro.
Nah, I think Bron need to leave. Man.
It's kind of
Bron to the Cavs for Jared Allen and Garland. What's up?
Oh yeah.
He's not going back to Gilbert, man.
Should go back one more run.
This
Bron and Bronny for
Jared Allen.
Yeah, for Jared Allen. Jared Allen and Garland.
It's kind of
you gotta trade Reeves too. Then you can't.
And we'll throw in Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome too. Man.
Jerome's a bum, dude. I hate him.
Send them all there, man. They can make it happen.
Talking shit to Paolo, and then Paolo ended their win streak.
It's crazy. Man.
Unbelievable.
They could do it. Trade all those guys. Give him one more run, man. Him and Tristan Thompson back again.
I'll say that Bron going back to Cleveland for his final year and trying to get another chip out.
That's the only way. Year 23.
Hey, man. That's it. The script writers is on something, man. We might be on to something, bro.
Oh yeah. NFL script, not the NBA script.
NBA script.
That's
man.
the
East wide open.
He'll never do it. He'll never do it, but he should.
Yo, what are we talking about?
He should.
Did he sell his house? Probably not. Right?
He don't need to. He only playing for 1 year. He's go right back. Yeah. Oh, you mean the Cleveland house?
100% should. Yeah. That frees up time for his son.
Mm-hmm.
And he can go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Get that one more run.
You stay at the I Promise school, man. They got beds there. I think
They got time, man. I do it.
Yeah.
I do it.
Bron, if you listening, we got you.
Yo.
Outside of the Knicks, I'll be rooting for you, bro.
Yo,
Not even
but remember like a year or two ago, I was like, yo, he should go to the Thunder.
He should have.
He should have went to the Thunder. He should have went to the Thunder, man. He would have been the only guy they're paying. It would have been crazy. But,
Imagine LeBron in the J-Dub role right now.
bro. Come on.
It's just sad though how good of a season we've had and a good playoffs ends this way, dude. With this finals matchup.
I love how y'all are also like funeralizing, eulogizing the NBA season like it's over, as if y'all are Knicks fans too. It's hilarious to me.
It's just
I mean, mine was over round one, but it's just the matchups that could have been. Like there were like 15 different better matchups this playoff than what we're gonna get in the finals.
Jeez.
I don't know.
I agree.
Jeez, yeah. I'm just looking too now. LeBron has made over $500 million in just NBA contract.
He need to be signing for the minimum. I don't know why he's re up for $50 million.
He's made his money.
50 mil is 50 mil, man. That's what they always ask. They're like, I could be a billion. It's still $50 million, man.
Yeah, he's made his money, man. Over half a billion in just NBA contract is ridiculous.
He wasn't even the highest paid player at all times.
He could afford to sit courtside at Knicks games, man. They said $500,000 for 2 courtside seats for Game 7, bro.
He made $500,000 on the NBA Cup alone, just winning the NBA Cup.
That's what it costs to sit courtside.
That's what it costs. Jesus.
Yo,
they need like resident tickets or something, man. You got to get all these.
I'm sure they do, man. Like Spike's not paying $500,000. Man.
Yo, Spike paying $500,000.
No, but all the lower bowl is all just corporate.
Yeah,
right? It's all just like
he's not paying $500,000.
Stupid tickets.
I don't care what anybody says. He's not paying $500,000.
He said that he's given up millions. He's paid millions of dollars. For those seats
he's definitely. I think he's paid millions, but like over the years.
Yeah, Jim Dolan's taking his money, dude.
Yeah, but he's also like he's part of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to the game to see Spike courtside. So like he's not paying $500,000 for.
They probably charged that seat next to him something crazy.
Yeah,
and then he gets something for that.
Yeah, that seat next to him is crazy. Like that's an experience, man. Like he's probably signing autographs and stuff. Like come on, man. Come on.
We need that movie with him and Denzel to pop.
Yeah.
We need that to pop again. Spike got to get back in. They talking about Timothy Chalamet. You got to get Spike back in the headlines, man.
Yeah, what you don't know is
the next gen
together.
They should do one on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Bring
Who's
in
Chalamet playing, dude?
Himself. He playing himself. What it's like to drop $200,000 on Knicks tickets and then go fuck Kylie Jenner afterwards.
Jesus.
He's definitely getting.
I'd watch
getting
that
his
movie.
Tickets comped. He's getting his tickets.
You would watch that movie.
That's ridiculous. Jesus.
Hey man.
Dang. LeBron's only been fined $105,000 too. That's crazy.
Shit.
It's interesting, man. All right. Yeah, let's end it there. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.